And a lot of people will say, Tank is too small. Let me tell you something. Anybody that gets in the ring with Tank that is not a damn dinosaur is going to feel something from it. And it ain't going to be easy to hit it. Got boxing IQ. He may not sound like an intellectual guy when you hear him talk, but he knows the ring inside and out.
In Florida, man looks absolutely amazing. Man looks like a monster. Man looks like precision. Jake Paul cannot take those body shots.
Oh, Tank's gonna kill him. Tank's gonna kill him because he won't be able to touch Tank. And then
okay. It's kind of like the Tyson thing again, though, right? Like when
it reminded me of that, but it also reminded me of like, oh, in barbershops across the world, people, or at least the country, people will talk about this and be like, oh, Tank's gonna kill him because he will not get hit.
Boxing world is buzzing as Gervonta Davis shows up in incredible shape for his fight against Jake Paul. Recent training clips reveal him attacking the heavy bag with power and precision, every punch packed with intensity. His focus and energy make it clear he's taking this matchup seriously, and many boxing experts are already impressed by his conditioning and confidence heading into the bout. Analysts believe Gervonta Davis has a strong chance to win, but only if he fights smart. They stress that he should use his movement, ring control, and timing instead of going for an early knockout. Davis's real strength is his patience and ability to read his opponent's rhythm. Experts say that if he focuses on sharp movement and precision, Jake Paul won't be able to keep up with his speed. While Davis is known for his explosive power, it's his defense and counterpunching that make him truly dangerous. Many agree that when he sticks to a smart game plan, no fighter at Jake's level can match his mix of skill, power, and footwork.
Can his speed and, his ability make up for that size difference, in your honest opinion?
Well, he has to be very smart throughout the course of the fight. It's hard to know in some things. I think Gervonta's just gonna stick and move. He'll be fast, play it smart, I don't see him staying still for too long so Jake can land some shots. He'll just try to touch him. Who knows, man? It's an exhibition. It's a money grab. Jake's fighting one of the best boxers ever.
Experts believe Jake Paul is in for a tough wake-up call when he steps into the ring with Gervonta Davis. They point out that Davis's experience, speed, and fight intelligence are on a completely different level from anyone Jake has faced before. While Jake's past opponents had strength, none possessed Tank's explosive timing or his ability to spot and exploit openings. Analysts say the power gap will become clear as soon as Davis lands a clean shot. Jake's defense is seen as unpolished and largely untested, whereas Davis's ring IQ allows him to read and counter every move. Most experts predict a knockout, convinced that once Tank connects, Jake won't have the stamina or defensive skills to recover, making a fast, decisive ending almost certain.
Tank Davis look crazy, bro. Chilaquiles. Gervonta Tank Davis hitting a heavy bag in preparation for his Jake Paul fight November 14th down there in Florida. Man looks absolutely amazing. Man looks like a monster. Man looks like precision. Jake Paul cannot take those body shots. You mean to tell me somebody who done fought UFC fighters and a man with Parkinson's disease can take a body punch from Gervonta Tank Davis, and y'all basing y'all logic just because Jake Paul is big? No, Tank's going to go ahead and put this man to sleep. I'm telling y'all that right now. If Tank don't put this man to sleep, he done let the black community down, he done let boxing down, and he ain't never been that nice. You Tank fans, y'all trying to give him a pass. If y'all said Tank is as skilled as y'all say he is, if he does not put Jake Paul to sleep and stop Jake Paul, his boxing career is absolutely voided. He already don't care about legacy, and just imagine he don't knock out Jake Paul, and now y'all gonna say it's not a real fight, it's an exhibition. No, we not giving no passes, bro. This Gervonta Tank Davis, he needs to put Jake Paul to sleep. I don't want to hear nothing about, Jake Paul too big. No, Jake Paul chin ain't never been tested contested by somebody that hit as hard as Gervonta Tank Davis. Tank should put this man to sleep with ease. I'll say that respectfully. If you don't put him to sleep,
a 2-pack of ass. That shit stinks.
that's a 2-pack of ass at the highest level. And it's a musty energy at the highest level. Get it together. Get it together. Tank looks amazing. That's the Chilla Killers.
Chilla Killers. Chilla Killers.
The question of weight has become one of the biggest talking points around this fight. Some argue the size difference between Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis is too big to overlook, while others believe Davis's refined skill and technique will make up for it. Fans and analysts are split. Many even wonder if the fight should happen at all, given Jake's larger frame. Still, Davis's supporters are confident that his speed, discipline, and precision will easily offset the size gap. They point out that boxing isn't about who's bigger, but who has better control, angles, and timing. In their view, Jake's basic skills aren't sharp enough to threaten a fighter of Davis's caliber, whose technical mastery could completely erase any advantage Jake gets from size.
It is happening. WBA lightweight champion Gervonta Davis, who's unbeaten in 31 professional contests, takes on the self-proclaimed problem child, Jake Paul, one of the most influential and marketable global personalities. Paul and Davis square off in Miami after doubts around the fight being sanctioned in Georgia triggered a change in venue. Neither fighter can weigh more than 195 pounds. The weight is perhaps the most surprising factor. Paul has boxed most of his career around 200 pounds, the cruiserweight limit, but did tip the scales at 227 pounds when he faced off against Iron Mike Tyson last year. Davis, much smaller in stature, competes at the 135 pound mark and has also won world honours at super featherweight.
And despite some discussions about possibly dropping down to 10 ounces, the pair seem set to wear 12-ounce gloves.
And in terms of distance, despite the exhibition tag, the fight will play out over 10 3-minute rounds with 3 scoring judges at ringside, but the result will not be officially recorded on their professional records.